Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hooked on Carnival, or Help Me, I'm Confused. You, not me. We're having fun here today. Okay, each episode we hope to answer some of your questions to help improve your Carnival glass collecting experience. This week we've enlisted a perfume counter sales girl, a college attendant clerk, and a whoopee cushion inflator. She even gave me something to inflate. So with no further ado, let's get started. Natasha, first question, please. Oh, okay. Well, by the way, have you started classes at Jimmy Carter Community College yet? Yeah. You have? And what's that? You're having a problem? Well, it's not with studying, is it? Well, what is it then? They keep counting you absent? Well, why would that happen? They can't always see you even though you sit in the first row. I see. The only way they could tell you were in attendance was if someone would sit down on you on the same seat and you'd scream when they plopped down on your lap. Boy, I can imagine seeing that. My God, that's going to be a problem. How are you going to handle that? Oh, I see. Okay. Each day you have class, you wear the professor's favorite perfume. Eau de je suis ici? Yes, water of I'm here in French. Okay, and he can smell that you're present. Wow, that's a great idea. Do others in the class use that scent? No. They're all men. Smart girl. I'll bet that if I could see you now, you'd be blushing. I'm almost. Okay, well, okay, go on. Well, keep us posted, and let's get back to the job at hand, okay? Question, please. Question number one. I've got it right here. Okay. Very good. Oh, does je suis ici? Smart lady. Okay. Question for episode 2. It says, I'm still confused about stippling. Help. Okay, let's see if we can answer that question. In season 1, episode 18, hopefully you've been watching ever since then, we talked about stippling. But let's get into a little more detail to help you identify this attribute. Okay, stippling is created by the use of a tool when making the mold, tiny little chisel type tool. It creates a sandy texture that reflects the iridescence differently, which is kind of admirable. They want to make you see it in a different light. It was once thought that it was done to cover up the wear and tear issues of the mold, to extend the use of the mold. But many pieces with stippling have crisp lines. It was done intentionally. So it now is believed it was simply used to give the pattern a different look and utilize the iridescence in a special way. When a carnival glass piece is described as stippled, generally speaking, it needs to have the texture cover almost all the open areas on a pattern. Okay? Many patterns will have some stippling, maybe in the leaves or on a bird or on a flower, but to be called stippled, most of the pattern's face will need to be textured. Okay? I've got some examples here, and we can take a look up on the board here. First of all, stippling is caused by a tool that's been used in making the mold, and it reflects the iridescence in a different manner. Okay? Northward has different patterns here that we can take a look at and see the difference. Northward's peacocks on the fence. Okay, here's the peacocks on the fence, Northward's peacocks on the fence, and you can see in between the pattern itself, there really is no stippling, none of that sandy type, sandpaper type texture to it. Okay, so this reflects the colors in a particular way. In order to make those colors reflect in a little different way, you can take a look at this particular piece. Okay, this again is peacocks on the fence. And let's see if I've got the peacock standing right side up. Okay, but in this piece, around every piece of the pattern on the interior portion of the bowl, okay, you see this little stippled texture on it, like a rough surface, like sandpaper. Okay, now the outside edge treatment, okay, it is not stippled, okay, but around all the patterns in the middle there, you will find the stippled portion of the bowl, okay? Okay, let's take a look at another couple examples here. This is the Northwoods Good Luck Bowl. Okay? And with the Northwoods Good Luck Bowl, this is the unstippled piece. Now, in between all the different patterns, all the different parts of the different pattern on it, it's flat. There's no stippling in it, no sandy texture. Now, you will find some sandy texture, let's say on these particular flowers here, on the petals, and that's just to give the flower a different effect, but is not considered stippled because of the stippling on the flowers, because there is no texture in between all the different parts here, okay? And that would be the Good Luck Bowls, okay? Over here, last one up here, we've got, stippled. Thank you. Oh boy, I almost forgot. Thank you. Well, this would be the Good Luck Bowl that is stippled. I apologize about that. And just like the peacock and the fence over here, in between all the different patterns, you do see the stippling effect. Once again, the outside treatment doesn't have that effect, but everything on the interior of the bowl here, surrounding all the different patterns, is stippled, has that effect, okay? Except for one spot, the very center of the horseshoe, okay? Very center of the horseshoe. Thank you, folks, for helping me out, Boris and Tasha. Let's take a look at the last one here. Peacock and the urn, okay? Here's peacock and the urn, okay? And in between most of the parts of the figure on there, there is no stippling. There does happen to be some stippling underneath the peacock, okay? It's right underneath the peacock. That's the only portion that you will see some stippling. Who knows? Maybe they wanted to give you the shadow, look like a shadow or something of the peacock. Okay, but the rest of the piece is not stippled in between and around all the other features. Okay, here is a stippled peacock at the urn. Okay, and the peacock at the urn here, in this case, the entire piece is stippled all the way up through the edge treatment, all the way around the interior of the bowl, all the way around the leaves and all the different parts of the peacock. And it has that rough stippled effect, except the urn is not stippled, okay? So you can see that this piece here is fully stippled, except for that urn, and this one only underneath the peacock, okay? So you can see the effect of stippling has on different pieces there, and I think there you have it. Hopefully we've been able to answer your question and help your Carnival glass collecting experience. Okay, Tasha, do we have any comments from our viewers? We do have a comment. Very good. And it says from a curious fan, it says, why don't we take a vote and see if we can change the name from Carnival glass to Rainbow glass? Okay. It has a nice ring to it. Well, that's an interesting comment, interesting question. Well, keep your comments and letters coming in, and maybe you could tell us, well, what do you think about changing the name of Carnival glass to Rainbow glass? So you can send them to me at drglass@hookedoncarnival.com. You can see that along the bottom of your screen. Also, please run right on and join your local Carnival Glass Club. They're the best place to get hooked on Carnival. For those who live in or near the United Kingdom across the pond, think about joining the Carnival Glass Society. They're a great club, and membership is no more than a couple of pints of Carling Draft. Again, you can see their website along the bottom of the screen. So that's our show for today, okay? Boris? Okay, oh yeah, okay, I promised you a letter recommendation, but I haven't gotten to it yet. Okay, big guy, I'll have it for you next week. I know there's a deadline, okay? No, that's not a deadline, that's a noose. What, you're telling me that it will be my deadline if I don't write a good recommendation for you soon? Okay, I got it. I'll have it for you next week, I promise. Okay, let's say goodbye to our friends and take the noose away, Boris. Okay, see you next week. I'll have it for you then.